everyone, welcome to Learning Literature with Purva. In this video, we are going to discuss the famous play of T.S. Eliot, Murder in the Cathedral. Now I have got plenty of requests for this video. So in this video, we are going to discuss some important facts of the play. Then we are going to look at the important characters and the detailed summary of the play. So if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, then do subscribe to it and hit the bell icon so that you'll never miss an update. Murder in the Cathedral was written by T.S. Eliot in June 1935 for the Canterbury Festival. The play deals with the assassination of Thomas Becket, one of the greatest English saints who was also the Archbishop of England from 1162 to 1170. The play premiered on 15 June 1935 in the chapter house of the cathedral. This place was about 50 yards from the spot where Thomas Becket was originally killed in 1170. Now for historical accuracy, T.S. Eliot has used the eyewitness accounts of 11 monks who had written their version of the murder at the cathedral. Now let's quickly take a look at all the important characters in the play. So we have a chorus of women of Canterbury, then we have 3 priests of the cathedral, a messenger, Archbishop Thomas Becket, 4 tempters, 4 knights and attendants. So these are the characters in the play. Now let's take a look at the summary of the play Murder in the Cathedral. The play Murder in the Cathedral is divided into 2 parts. Now there is an interlude that separates the 2 parts. The first part of the play takes place on 2nd December 1170 at Archbishop Thomas Becket's hall. The interlude is a Christmas sermon that Thomas Becket gives to the people of Canterbury on Christmas morning 25th December 1170. The second part of the play takes place in the cathedral on 29th December 1170. The constant internal struggle of Thomas Becket is the primary focus of the play. Part 1. The play begins on 2nd December 1170 with a chorus of women of Canterbury standing near the cathedral. They feared that something terrible is going to happen with the return of Thomas Becket, the Archbishop of Canterbury, from exile. The Archbishop is returning to England after 7 years of exile in France. He was very kind to people, yet the chorus of women feel that his return to England is going to be a disaster. Disagreements with his friend and King of England, Henry II, had led to Becket's exile. Now earlier as a chancellor, Becket was on the king's side. But when he was also made an archbishop by King Henry II, he made it clear that his loyalty was first to God and only then to the king. This led to disagreements between the king and Thomas Becket. The priests are confused about the way the state is run without the guidance of an archbishop. A messenger arrives and informs that Becket is returning from France. The priests are happy and feels that Becket's return is going to be much better for the people than his absence for the past 7 years. Thomas Becket enters the stage with the word peace. He informs the priests that there are enemies all around. He is aware of the dangers associated with him returning to Canterbury. Soon 4 tempters come to tempt Thomas Becket. The first tempter tempts Becket with a time in the past when he was friends with the king. Beckett tells the tempter that he has come 20 years too late. The second tempter tempts Beckett with the time when he was chancellor to the king. That was the time when Beckett enjoyed political powers. Beckett turns away from the second tempter too. The third tempter tells Beckett to team up with the church and the barons against the monarchy. Beckett overcomes this temptation by saying that he will not betray a king. The fourth tempter tempts Beckett about his spiritual pride on achieving martyrdom. This is the most difficult temptation that Beckett encounters, and he finds it very difficult to overcome his spiritual pride. Finally, at the end of part 1, Beckett places himself in God's hands and becomes sure about what he wants to do. So he completely surrenders himself in the hands of God. After part 1, we have a prose interlude. Beckett gives a Christmas sermon to the people assembled at the Canterbury Cathedral. He tells that the disciples of Jesus became saints after going through a lot of suffering. He tells the audience to think about sainthood from a divine perspective. He ends the sermon by saying that this might be the last time he is standing before them, thus hinting about his martyrdom. Part 2 of the play begins with the chorus of women in an optimistic mood. The 4 knights come from France, claiming that they have urgent business with the king. They accuse Thomas Becket of ingratitude to King Henry II, who had made him the Archbishop of Canterbury. They call Becket a traitor. Becket politely defends himself against these accusations by saying that loyalty to God does not mean disloyalty to the king. The knights get angry and tell Becket to leave England. Becket tells that he has the permission of the Pope in Rome. The knights leave, promising to return. Knowing that the knights will be returning to murder Archbishop Thomas Becket, the priests try to persuade Becket to go into hiding. Becket refuses, as he is ready for his martyrdom. When the knights return to the cathedral, the priests lock the front doors to prevent them from entering. Becket tells the priests to open the doors because it is against the church's policy to prevent anyone from entering the cathedral. So we can see that Becket is offering his life to the swords of the knights and to his own martyrdom. The priests unlock the doors and the 4 knights enter in a drunken state. They accuse Becket of treason and disobedience. They form a circle with Becket at the center and kill Becket. The chorus laments along with the priests. The priests feel that the church is strengthened with Becket's martyrdom. The 4 knights look at the audience and say that they murdered Becket because of their loyalty to the king. The priests dismiss the knights as lost souls. The chorus thank God for showing them the divine pattern of action through Becket's martyrdom. They ask for the mercy of God and Christ and for prayers to Thomas Becket, who is now Saint Thomas Becket. That's it for today's video. In the next video, we are going to discuss the famous temptation scene of Murder in the Cathedral and critically analyze it. If you found this video helpful, then do like it and share with all your friends. I have one more news to share with you. My latest book, Mythological Monologues, is now available on Amazon Kindle. It is a collection of 26 dramatic monologues of epic characters from Ramayana and Mahabharata. If you love reading, then please do check out the book and grab a copy. I would love to hear your thoughts about the book. The book link is in the description section. So do stay tuned to Learning Literature with Purba and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll be back with the next video very soon. Thanks for watching.